So a lot of y'all probably ain't gonna like me calling these whores on what they do, because we don't like to use profanity because we in the church. But these people actually serve hoism. That's a religion. That's a culture to them. They are called hoes for a reason. If you do not remember, if some of y'all been in the church longer enough, you will remember say that we don't have nothing to do with hoes. And then we were all pretty much put to sleep. And then these whores, we found them in our church talking about they preaching and teaching over us. And they certified hoe mogulers. What this means is this: they're not going to teach you principles on God. They're going to teach you principles that will lure you away from God and get you into hoism. So, yeah, you got them talking about something. I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. A pimp is a certified hoe. It's a chief hoe at that. So you gotta know what you're dealing with these people. Of course, they willing to rape you off because they're whores. When you go to work, they at your job trying to be whores. That's what they do. This is part of the reason why you ain't married. How many marriages you see are prospering these days? Not that many, right? Some of these young women are in the church, they married, but they married to these hoe mogulers. And I know they want you to think that they're not raping you off, but they are. They carry forth for themselves lion spirits. And we talk about lion spirits, we talk about spirits that lie. We talk about spirits that believe that they're supposed to sleep with multiple women. We're talking about spirits that sitting up there want to sit up there and come and present themselves as chief spirits and king spirits of God. But truth be told, they're raping women off. They're forcing women into marriages. They're the reason why half of our youth are pregnant at this time and sick with STDs, and nobody's speaking on it. So therefore, I feel it's my obligation to speak and preach on some of the things that are going on right here in our community and what's really taking place here. Because yes, there is a warfare going on because the enemy feels like he can do whatever he wants to do with no remorse. Because guess what? We don't have law enforcement in place that believes in actually saying, hey, certain rules will be held up to, and start actually following the laws.